Welcome to the Dinar and Dong Updates channel. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to bring you another important update loaded with insights, expert takes, and developing news, all centered on the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND. Whether you've been invested in these currencies for years or are just beginning to explore the foreign exchange market, this could be one of the most impactful updates you've heard in a long time. Why 2025 is different. Speculation about the potential revaluation, RV, of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong is nothing new. But 2025 is proving to be unlike any year we've seen before. There is a growing chorus of voices, economic analysts, currency watchers, and even banking insiders, all suggesting that we may be on the verge of a significant shift. What sets this year apart is not just the volume of speculation, but the quality and consistency of the signals we're receiving. Banking activity that can't be ignored. Let's start with what's catching the attention of many in the financial world: rumors of major system upgrades at Wells Fargo. While the bank has not issued a formal announcement, credible whispers are surfacing about internal infrastructure changes. These changes are reportedly focused on increasing the bank's capacity to handle large foreign currency transactions, specifically involving the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. For a major institution like Wells Fargo, such internal modifications are not taken lightly. These organizations operate based on strategic forecasts, regulatory compliance, and risk management protocols. The fact that similar actions are rumored to be happening at other major banks like JP Chase and HSBC suggests this may be more than just routine maintenance. It could be a coordinated move among top-tier financial institutions to prepare for something much bigger. Coordinated infrastructure upgrades? The possibility of multiple large banks upgrading their systems in similar ways, at roughly the same time, raises a lot of questions and eyebrows. Could these institutions be quietly preparing for a global currency realignment? Some believe the simultaneous actions indicate a broader, perhaps even international, financial strategy. If these updates are indeed focused on making IQD and VND transactions more seamless, we could be looking at a structural shift in how these currencies are viewed in the global marketplace. Insider sources have reportedly confirmed that bank employees are being briefed on revised procedures for handling large-scale currency conversions. At the same time, subtle but noticeable updates have appeared on several financial platforms and trading apps. These include clearer listings for IQD and VND, updated tickers, and more prominent placement in foreign exchange tools, small changes that hint at larger adjustments behind the scenes. Economic fundamentals. Supporting the speculation. Beyond the banking world, actual economic developments in Iraq and Vietnam are fueling the growing optimism. Iraq has been gradually stabilizing its economy after years of conflict and rebuilding. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has implemented a range of monetary reforms designed to reduce inflation, attract foreign investment, and improve currency stability. Perhaps the most impressive indicator of Iraq's financial health is its foreign currency reserves, which recently topped the $100 billion mark. This kind of reserve accumulation signals both strength and intent, two critical ingredients for any potential revaluation. In Vietnam, the story is one of rapid economic growth and modernization. The country has become a manufacturing powerhouse in Asia, attracting companies looking to diversify away from China. With strong GDP growth, a booming export sector, and significant strides in digital banking and financial infrastructure, Vietnam is positioning itself as a major player in the global economy. The Vietnamese government has been aligning its financial systems with international standards, further solidifying the dong's potential for a future revaluation. Trusted voices are weighing in. In the foreign currency community, a few influential figures have kept the conversation alive over the years. Two such individuals, Frank26 and Mark Z, have recently made waves with their analysis. Frank26 has pointed to the rumored activities at Wells Fargo as part of a larger, globally coordinated effort, potentially hinting at a multi-currency reset. He argues that a bank as risk-averse and traditional as Wells Fargo wouldn't make these moves unless there was a compelling reason. Mark Z, meanwhile, has shared speculative revaluation rates that have sparked debate and curiosity. According to his insights, the Iraqi dinar could revalue as high as $4, while the Vietnamese dong might rise to around $28. While these figures remain unconfirmed, they're reportedly grounded in economic modeling and internal assessments within financial institutions. Why this matters for currency holders. If you currently hold IQD or VND, or are considering an investment, this is a critical time to be both hopeful and strategic. Being prepared doesn't just mean holding the currency. It means understanding the systems and institutions involved in any potential exchange. It may be wise to open accounts or establish relationships with banks rumored to be involved in these developments, such as Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, or HSBC. But above all, caution is key. As interest in these currencies grows, so does the risk of scams and misleading information. Be wary of anyone promising early access, guaranteed rates, or insider exchange opportunities. Always work through reputable financial institutions and avoid high-pressure offers. Watching the signs. So, what should investors and speculators be watching for in the weeks and months ahead? A few things. Public statements from major banks. If institutions like Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, or HSBC make official announcements about updated foreign currency exchange policies, that could be a strong indicator that changes are imminent. Communications from central banks. Keep a close eye on the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, and the State Bank of Vietnam, SBV. These are the authorities that would initiate and confirm any revaluation. Platform and app changes. Even small tweaks on financial platforms, like changes to ticker symbols, exchange listings, or user interfaces, can signal deeper infrastructure updates. Media and government reports. Local news outlets and official government websites in Iraq and Vietnam may release important details before global institutions catch up. A potential global shift. The revaluation of these two currencies wouldn't just impact individual investors. It could have global consequences. A stronger IQD would enable Iraq to invest more heavily in public infrastructure, healthcare, and education, further stabilizing its society and attracting global partnerships. Vietnam, already integrated into global trade networks, could become even more of a destination for manufacturing and investment. Perhaps most significantly, this could challenge the dominance of the US dollar in international trade. A shift toward a multipolar currency landscape, where currencies like the IQD and VND are more widely used, would redefine how global finance operates. Conclusion: prepare, but stay grounded. As 2025 unfolds, we may be witnessing the beginning of something major. The combination of economic growth, central bank reforms, and banking system updates paints a compelling picture. However, it's crucial to balance excitement with due diligence. Never act on hype alone. Do your own research, verify your sources, and maintain a clear, rational approach. If today's update provided value, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow investors, and subscribe to the Dinar and Dong Updates channel for real-time insights. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on a potential revaluation. Are you ready?